Are you ready to run a full-time coaching business that can get you to consistently hit $10,000 months and more? And what if you could do that without spending money on paid ads, organically attracting committed and loyal clients that are ready to start working with you right now? And what about building a business that, apart from making you money, allows you to contribute, to have more freedom, to travel, and to have an impact in the world? Because money is usually a way to measure those things. I'm talking about a sustainable business that you love, a business that allows you to have a real life so you don't feel like you are working anymore. If you're watching this, it's because you probably are where I was a couple of years ago. I was a coach with a coaching business, but with no coaching clients. I was passionate and ready to make things happen, but I had no idea about how to attract and enroll clients into my business. And of course, I didn't have a system to generate results and have a steady income with my coaching business. I started getting some results, but I had no idea what I was doing right and what I was doing wrong. I didn't understand how to build an audience or how to convert that audience into paid clients. Everyone was telling me to do one thing and then this other thing, and the more I tried to find the right thing to do, the more confused I got. I got into affiliate marketing, organic marketing, network marketing, and anything that was ending with marketing. I spent money on things that didn't get me any result, and I bought every single shiny object out there. I wasted time and money trying to do things on my own for almost 2 years. I was on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and I even tried Snapchat. I created content on every social media platform, and I started thinking that I should record trainings and sell them online as well. It was completely insane. I was doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, which is actually the definition of insanity. I was always finding the perfect excuse not to take action. I don't have money, or I don't have time, or my favorite one, I was thinking that I wanted to make some money first with my business so I could invest this money into my business so I could make money with my business. Can you see how silly it sounds? When I finally decided to take action and I hired a coach, I built a 6-figure business in less than 7 months. Having a duplicable system to attract and enroll clients into my coaching business changed the whole game for me. I finally had the clarity I needed to turn my following into paid clients. Because the harsh reality is that 60% of coaches never make more than $30,000 per year, and almost 96% end up giving up. The biggest problem is that most coaches have amazing coaching skills to make a huge impact in the world, but they don't have a system that helps them generate results with their own coaching business. One thing I have realized over the last couple of years is that only the coaches that have a strong brand and can find a system that generates results with their business are the only coaches that finally make it. Now, during the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you in this video the 2 things that 6- and 7-figure coaches do and unsuccessful coaches don't do. The biggest mistake that most coaches are making when it comes to generating consistent qualified leads, and the 3-step process that I currently use to run a highly successful coaching business. And it is a process that you can start using right now. Before we move on, I want to introduce you to Marta Moya. I love Marta. She is an awesome and determined human being. She joined my program a bit after she started her own coaching business. Marta was an online business coach. She was seeing some success, but in a very inconsistent way. Only 3 weeks implementing what she was learning in my program, and she saw how her income went up by 4 times. The best thing is that most of what we did together was about adjusting her branding and her message to convert the audience that she already had into paid clients. And at the time I'm shooting this video today, Marta is in Cyprus, and she's planning on going on a cruise around the world. Now here we have Simone. Simone is one of my most inspiring clients. He was brave enough to quit his 9-to-5 and he went all in on his dream coaching career. He didn't have a clear niche and didn't know how to attract clients into his coaching business. When we first talked, he was pretty discouraged and he was lacking all sorts of motivation. He was attracting the wrong audience and making no sales at all. And on top of that, he was feeling the pressure of living on his savings. He didn't want to go back to corporate anymore. When he signed up, he was struggling with money, but he did it anyway. After 2 weeks, he got his first high-paying client and got a full return on his investment. He developed a signature coaching program that got people results and made his first $10,000 a month on the second month in business. Now, let me tell you about the benefits of this organic lead generation system. This system, it works every single time and it requires no capital to make it work. That means there is no financial risk. Literally, the only thing you need to make this happen is your phone or your laptop and an internet connection. Secondly, it is all about building genuine and real relationships with your prospects and clients. To me, the most fulfilling part of this business, it is the relationships that I have built with the people I have been able to help. Most of my clients have become my closest friends, and today I consider them part of my family. And finally, it is a system that's based on proven results from hundreds of coaches around the world. In the coaching business, I'm sure that you've noticed that people fall into one of the two following categories. The first one is the talkers, coaches that say they will make it work and keep trying to do everything on their own. They make some money but end up giving up because they never make enough to look after themselves or after their families. They don't have a system to attract leads consistently and live in constant fear that they will have to go back to their 9 to 5 or just give up their dream career. They are great coaches but end up coaching clients for free, expecting that things will eventually change. They don't know how to stand out from the crowd, how to build an audience, or how to turn that audience into sales. They feel they always talk to the wrong people, they get no results, and they are unwilling to invest in coaching. But surprisingly, they expect that others, however, will invest in coaching with them, and one day things will change. It just doesn't make any sense. Then we have the kick-ass coaches, coaches who are absolutely crushing it, making more and more money and working less and less time. They took action and they invested in their business to make it a success. They are the most committed and passionate about what they do. They understand how important it is to have a powerful brand, to stand out from the crowd and build an audience. They decided to fuck excuses and went all in for the results. They are aware of their own limiting beliefs and stepped through fear, knowing that the only way to get things done, it is getting things done. They have built the business and life of their dreams. Now, there's two things that kick-ass coaches do that talkers don't do. They make decisions quickly and go for it when the opportunity shows up. They are resourceful and always find a way to make things work. Money or time is never an excuse for them. They know that in life you either want it or you don't. Because you can have excuses or results, but never both. The second thing that the kick-ass coaches do is that they understand that to achieve great results, you need to dream big and take action now. Usually in life, not taking action now means paying higher price later or never getting anything done. They know that if you are thinking about it, it's because you are ready for it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in your mind to start with. They also understand that every great coach needs a coach too, and that no one would ever buy coaching from you if you don't invest in coaching yourself first. Now I want to stop here for a second and make this next point clear, because this is exactly what got me stuck spending money getting nowhere for almost 2 years. In the online coaching industry, everyone wants you to think that to be successful, you need to build the perfect funnel with the perfect webinar and run ads to it. Or you need to create online programs and sell them through every possible platform. Or create a mastermind group, offline workshops, and run retreats. And yes, building a funnel and webinars can make you a lot of money, but the reality is that it can take you months to do it yourself and will probably cost you thousands and thousands of dollars before seeing any return on the investment. So it's definitely not the best way to make $10,000 months quick. Then Building online programs and promoting them on every single platform could also work, but how do you do that without building authority first and not spending several thousands of dollars on paid ads? And how do you know these online programs will work without having tested them organically and seeing if your audience is ready to buy them or not? And honestly, mastermind groups, offline workshops, and retreats are a good way to scale things up only when you have a solid foundation in your coaching business and are ready to invest a lot of money. Building a solid coaching business that you can grow organically so you don't have to risk your time and your money is definitely the best way to get to 6 figures fast. Paid ads should only be used to scale things up when your business is up and running organically. Most people are obsessed with running Facebook ads and they completely ignore the most important thing that will take you to $10,000 months fast. And that is building relationships with your audience first. Basically, in the coaching space, people will only buy from you if they know you, they like you, and trust you. And the only way to do that is organically. Here's the only 2 things you need for success. The first one, build real relationships with your ideal clients. And the second one, convert those relationships into paid clients. When you nail down these 2 things, then you generate the most important thing in your coaching business, and that is consistent weekly strategy sessions. Because if you're not making the income that you want in your coaching business, then let me ask you a question. How many strategy sessions did you have in the last 7 days? And if that number is low, then let me ask you another question. What proven system did you use to generate these strategy sessions? You see, in the coaching business, it's very easy to get distracted by all these amazing opportunities and shiny objects. And I know, because I've done it. They are really hard to let go. But it is getting on the phone with your ideal clients the first thing you need to get to 6 figures fast. It is the coaches that value building real relationships and have a repeatable system to generate consistent strategy sessions, the ones that get the most success. Whereas the talkers keep just talking, and they usually have an empty appointment book. So, what does the system look like? This is the system that allowed me to make over $100,000 in less than 7 months, and that has allowed many others to get similar results, with no paid ads, no overwhelm, and no shiny objects. The success of this business is based on its simplicity, so you can focus on what works better and stop juggling around with 1,000 different things and courses and platforms and funnels and shit all over the place. You actually only need one social media platform, one product or service, and one niche to make it work. Now, to build a sustainable and scalable coaching business that can take you to $10,000 months quickly, you only need to learn 3 things. The first thing is to create a kick-ass personal brand. The coaching industry is a very red ocean, and if you don't know how to differentiate yourself from anyone else out there, it's going to be really hard to make a good living. By creating a unique personal brand, you become an authority in your field, and you can create an audience that clicks and resonates with you, because you are the authority. When you are seen as the go-to coach, you don't need to play the game of the cheapest competing with everyone else out there. You will start getting on the phone with people that are ready to work with you, they see the value of having you as their coach, and they're ready to pay for it. The second thing you need is a long-term marketing plan. That is a strategy to constantly generate leads for your coaching business in a way that it is predictable and scalable. This changes the whole game because you don't feel like you need to be hunting clients or pushing your products all the time fearing that you will run out of money next month. Because everyone out there is teaching new ways to generate leads short term to keep the show running, but they forget to teach you how to get results next month or next year. And the third thing you need to get to $10,000 months quick, it is to convert your audience into paid clients. That means turning your free organic traffic into actual income. And yes, I hate sales too. I don't like being pushy or sending a trillion messages promoting my services expecting that 1 or 2 of these messages will end up being a paid client. These techniques won't work anymore. No one likes being sold and shit, and we all know what some people use social media for. This is about understanding what makes people want to work with you and help them make the right decision without feeling that we are selling or being pushy. Now, before we move on, let me talk about Sergio. Sergio started from scratch. No authority, no online business, no nothing. He was working full-time for a company in Barcelona and wanted to become a business coach. He did not even have a Facebook account when we got started. After 4 weeks into my program, he had landed 3 clients and had made $15,000. Now he does what he most loves and he travels the world at the same time. Here we have Tatiana Manian. She's now running her own coaching business, helping pet groomers all over the world. When I met her, she had this business idea and was feeling stuck and unable to make it work. She was also challenged with money and she didn't have much time. She had no savings and was a full-time mom. She had to pay on her credit card. We started working together and after 3 weeks into the training, she had already paid back the investment. Her brand quickly became so powerful that she is now the go-to person in the industry and she keeps being called to attend international events to participate as a head judge. She is a clear example of someone that took action even when all the odds were against her, and she crushed it. Of course, you need the right strategy in place to generate the right results. And now you can do things the hard way, and this would be trying to figure out things yourself, doing your own research and trial and testing to see if things work. And this could take you a year or 2, like it did in my case, or you could even get stuck and never find a way to make your business a reality. Or you can do it the smart way, and this is finding a system that already works and implement it into your own business to get these results in the shortest amount of time. So, how can you set up a system in your own business that allows you to build an audience effectively and convert those leads into paid clients consistently, where you can get to $10,000, $20,000 or even $30,000 months in a short period of time without spending money on ads and without getting burned out? Because the fact is that by implementing this strategy, you will impact and transform more lives with your coaching, you will create more freedom for yourself, working from anywhere you want, and you will do what you love every day and get paid for it. In my business, I'm always looking for my next success story. I'm always looking for my next dream client. So I would love to give you the opportunity to have a free game plan session with me or someone in my team where we are going to do 3 things. The first one is to get clear on what you want. The second one is to get clear on your challenges and also on how to overcome them. And finally, we're going to help you build a personalized game plan so you can implement those strategies into your own business and achieve your outcomes quick. Now, the reason this call is free is because I don't know if we're going to be a good fit or not. And if we are, then that's going to be exciting. Because after the call, we're going to invite you to work with us so we can implement the game plan and smash your goals together. And if we are not a good fit, that's completely okay too. No problems at all. We will make sure that we point you into the right direction so you get clarity on what to do next. I believe that the better the fit, the better the results. I'm looking for people that I am 100% certain I can get results from. People that I am 100% sure that will get a return on the investment. If I'm not certain that I can get you results, I will not work with you. I'm looking for a win-win-win situation. That means that you must win, your clients must win, and as a result, I win too. So now, if you're ready and committed to change your business for once and forever without risking time and money, click the button below, choose a date that suits for a call with us, and fill out the short application form. This will help us get a better idea of who you are and what you want before we talk on the call. This also comes with a warning, and it is that my business is growing really fast and I don't take more than 3 clients per month. I travel a lot and I like to keep a balanced life, making sure that I provide the best possible service to my current clients too. My appointments book has limited spots and it books out fast. So go ahead, click the button below, fill up the form, and let's talk on the phone.